guys, this video is designed for you guys to take into the woods and go on a little hike, and I'll give you some things to talk about and some things to find while you are hiking with a parent. So first of all, let's remember our Bergman Woods safety book. I'm going to read you this quick little thing so we can think about how to stay safe in the woods. How do we stay safe in the woods? Remember, stay with a group or your mom and dad and listen for the safety call. Be aware of the dangers of the woods. Things like poison ivy. Remember, it's 3 leaves and shaped like fire. Things like mosquitoes. Maybe you want to put on bug spray ahead of time. Sticks are super fun, but can be dangerous. Just be cautious of them. Being careful not to slip. Careful of thorns and burrs. Just being aware of the dangers in the woods. Remember the howl and the safety call. Remember that when we are at school, we have our owl call for fun, and then we have our howling in case of an emergency. You might want to establish that with your parents. It's always a super fun way also to find each other if you're lost. Like, I would howl, and then the kiddo would howl, and then we would try to find each other. Always fun. Very important for everyone. Leave no trace in the woods. Make sure whatever you bring in, you bring out. You don't litter. You try to stay on the trail. Just making sure that you are taking care of our wonderful, wonderful woods. Keep calm and always help each other. Crazy things can happen in the woods, but we're always just fine as long as we stay calm and try to help. Know where you are in the woods. Be careful if you see a deer. Be careful if you see some sort of odd animal. Be careful not to slip and fall. Know about different hills and stuff. Be safe and respect the woods. So always think about those safety things when you're in the woods. And now let's see if we can get moving. So your first activity, boys and girls, is I have these little cards and we're going to draw these things and try to see if we can find one of the cards. The first one is delicate. So you guys go ahead, find a spot to walk around. I am right in the Bergman Woods. We have a staff development day today, so I thought it'd be good. And I am walking around looking for something delicate. You may have to stop the video, and that's okay, but try to find something delicate. Ooh, I found something really good. It's giant. I don't know who built it, but it is a little fort or a little structure, and it's delicate because it's being held up by just the one log in the middle, despite the rocks. So it might not seem delicate as a whole, but it's delicate because if I were to take one piece out, it might fall. So I'm going to head back up to my cards, see what I can find next. You guys keep hiking through the woods. Remember, you can pause and hike a little bit, or you can do it with me. You can do it from your deck or somewhere in your house, or you can, of course, go on a hike. So I have my little cards. Did order these on Amazon. Just says go find it. All right, our next one. Something tall. We're going to do 2 at a time, all right, guys? Something tall. And, ooh, something sticky. Let's go find something tall and something sticky. Something tall, super easy, you guys. That could be the trees. Look how tall our Bergman trees are. They're so fun. Something sticky. Ooh, I think I know this one. We talk about this a lot at school, but something really fun and sticky are pine cones. Let's see if we can find any around the area. And we can certainly find some sap on the tree that is sticky. I don't know if you can see that. And then pine cones around the area. Can you believe there's not a single pine cone? But there are amazing pine cones. Oh! Here we go. Here it is. Do you see the sap? Always sticky, always fabulous. Let's head back to our cards. Let's see what our next one could be. You guys try to find them at home too. What could you find next? Pull it up, pull it up. Something flat. And something, ooh, a matching pair. 2 things that are the same and something flat. I'm going to take you with me. It's a little bit crazy down this little area. 2 things that are exactly the same. I sort of think they have to be leaves. So I'm going to see what I can see. I was going to look for some poison ivy. There's usually some over here, but I think it's gone. Uh-oh. Hang on, you guys. kicked me out. Sorry. Could you see me? I don't know what you saw. Ooh, two things that are exactly the same. How about these two? Can you see them? These two yellow plants. A lot of times people are really scared about parsnip, which is also yellow, but parsnip has more of a, yellow parsnip has more of a larger base, almost more like Queen Anne's lace, not a spigot like this. So those are two things that are the same. Ooh, there's also an example of poison ivy right here. So poison ivy, do you see that yellow leaf? That's what poison ivy is. If you look at it, it's 3 leaves to a spigot. One of the leaves is actually popped off. The leaf itself is shaped like fire, and it is a little bit different in color. Here's another example that's bigger. I happen to not be allergic to poison ivy. Did you notice I just touched some, which is totally fine because I'm not allergic. But here is the specimen right here. So see how it's, this one's actually just 2. But so here's 3. 1, 2, 3. See the fire shape? And it's turning color, so it's pretty easy to see. But sometimes it is just green, like this one or like this one. Notice this looks like it. Trying to find it. You guys, this one looks like it, but it's not quite because it's a smooth border. Okay, so I'm looking for something that is flat. Ooh, got a good one. Something flat. Are you ready? Look at this. This is a piece of bark that has a very flat shape on the back. Something flat. Let's go back up, see what we can find in our cards on our next, and maybe our last, scavenger hunt item. So I'm going to trek up my little hill. I think I'm just going to talk about what we could find next for the next one. So, we just installed this outdoor area yesterday, you guys. You see how, or today, this morning. Little spot because it's supposed to rain all week, so we might need to be outside. So I'm hoping we can kind of utilize that. All right, the next one. Ooh, perfect for what I picked up. Something old. Go ahead, walk around and see if you can find something old. Keep walking, see what you can find. Are you ready? Here's my something old. It's an old pine leaf, and I can make this into a lot of different things. This could be a paintbrush. This could be some sort of Halloween-like item or fall-like item. It could be some sort of flower. It could be a many different things. I'm going to do 2 more things with you. One, I'm going to show you the rest of the cards at the end in case you want to like walk with your parents, and you could pause it every time and then look for it and then unpause the video. And I'm also going to show you an animal habitat. So one thing you can do is around your house, find any sort of little character and see if you can build a habitat for it. This happens to be a bird, so it's kind of like a windstorm right now, but we're going to go out in it and see how it is. So I'm going to find a spot in my yard. I'm going to gather up some materials. So there's kind of a little cool hole over here. It used to be a bug hotel. Can you see it? You cannot, but there it is. So here it is. And I'm going to see what I can find and what I can make. So I'm just going to gather like maybe 20 items. And I'm going to go gather the items first. Just found 2 dinosaurs on the ground from when we used to make our dinosaur habitat. And then I'm going to see what I can build as far as the habitat. So randomly found some dinosaurs, so I could do that as a habitat too. Whatever kind of toys you have around your house that can go outside. And I'm going to see if I can put a log down. I can see if I can make some leaf stuff down. I can put some rocks down and make like a tiny bitty little fire area. What can you do to make an animal habitat? You can think about what the animals need. Do they need water? Do they need shelter? Do they need somewhere to sleep? Do they need a pit to lay in? Look, here's my old dinosaur I found in the dirt. But what can you find outside to go into your habitat? Here's some rocks I can make into a little campfire. So all kinds of little stuff you can't see. So what can you build around your animals? All right, guys, I hope that you found some fun stuff you can do outside while you're at home. I am going to pull the rest of the cards, so it would be great if you wanted to take this video with you you could try to find these items and then keep walking. So let's look at the different ones we haven't found yet. Here's kind of a fun one. Can you walk and find something? Wobbly. Ooh, what would be wobbly in the woods? Go ahead and pause it and see if you can find it. You ready for the next one? Okay, the next one is P-U, something stinky. What can you find in the woods that might be stinky? And maybe you can't pick these items up. Maybe you just point at them. Maybe you just try to see what you can find. All right, ready for the next item? Can you find something? Twisty. Ooh, what outside is twisty? Maybe a tree that's growing into the sun. Maybe some sort of a stick. Ooh, maybe some vines. I have lots of vines in my garden. Something black. Oh my gosh, you guys, the video on my computer always goes back to 0. Sorry. Something hollow. Can you find something hollow outside? Something pale. Something tough. Something strange. Something squidgy. Here's a fun one. Something colorful. Something dirty. Hopefully not your feet. Something crinkly. Something white. Ooh, 2 opposites. Something really strong. You can also try to see if you can build a rock sculpture like this. They're really easy to build and kind of easy to find the rocks if you go down by a stream. Something pointy. I'm going to do 5 more. Ooh, something you can swish around. Something that is slimy. Something that is very long. As usual, you guys, I didn't count. You know, I'm terrible at that. I have 4 more. I'm going to do them. Something that there's 3 of. 3 of a kind. Something really loud. We had done the last 2, so that's our last one. So hopefully you found some stuff outside that you can go and look at. Go on a little hike. You can stop the video and see if you can find some of that different stuff. And of course, don't forget, animal habitats, my favorite. Thank you.